Today we're diving into Deuteronomy 17 to 20, law, leadership, worship, and war.
It's a dense set of chapters, but the threads are surprisingly cohesive.
Let's start with the opening charge. No defective sacrifices offered to God.
That sets the tone, integrity and worship before anything else.
Then immediately, the issue of idolatry appears, with severe penalties.
Yes, but with strict safeguards. 2 or 3 witnesses, not one.
And the witnesses must throw the first stones. Sobering accountability.
It binds testimony to responsibility, no casual accusations allowed.
Inquire diligently keeps popping up. Investigate, don't react.
That phrase anchors the justice system. Truth first, not rumor.
Then there's the appellate process. Hard cases go to priests and judge.
Centralized discernment to preserve unity and consistency in rulings.
And people must follow the verdict, not turning right or left.
It's rule of law over personal preference or local pressure.
Defiance against the priest or judge is treated as a grave act.
Because it threatens the covenantal order, not just a legal detail.
The ripple effect is intentional. All shall hear and fear.
Law educates the community, not merely punishes wrongdoers.
Now, the surprising pivot. Setting a king if the people ask.
Not any king, though. One chosen by God from among the brothers.
Then the constraints. Don't multiply horses, wives, or silver and gold.
Restraint safeguards the heart. Power wars against humility.
The horse line is fascinating. Don't return to Egypt for them.
It's a boundary against dependence on old empires and methods.
And the copy of the law. The king must handwrite it.
The ultimate daily reading plan, leadership under the word.
The purpose is crystal, that his heart isn't lifted above his brothers.
Leadership is service, not sovereignty, radically countercultural.
We get a vision of kingship detoxed from ego and excess.
Exactly. And continuity. He and his children prolonging days.
Then chapter 18 shifts to Levites. No territorial inheritance.
Their inheritance is God himself, sustained by offerings.
Including firstfruits and specific portions from sacrifices.
It keeps spiritual service decoupled from land-based power.
If a Levite relocates to serve, he shares equally in portions.
Mobility meets fairness, no second-class ministers.
Then comes one of the strongest prohibitions, occult practices.
Divination, sorcery, necromancy explicitly ruled out.
The rationale is striking. Those practices drove out the nations.
Israel's calling is blamelessness, not fascination with forbidden power.
Instead, God promises a prophet like Moses from among them.
The people had asked not to hear the fire voice again.
So mediation is a mercy, God's words in a human mouth.
But there's a litmus test, fulfillment and fidelity to God's name.
If it doesn't happen, or it's spoken presumptuously, don't fear him.
And false prophets face the ultimate penalty. Truth matters.
Because words shape destinies, one false word can mislead a nation.
This whole section elevates discernment over spiritual thrill-seeking.
Now chapter 19. Cities of Refuge. Brilliant legal innovation.
It distinguishes manslaughter from murder with concrete examples.
The flying axe head case is startlingly practical.
It anticipates human error and human anger, hot pursuit.
So build roads, make access clear, reduce rash vengeance.
Justice shouldn't be hindered by bad infrastructure.
And if borders expand, add more cities, scalable mercy.
That prevents blood guilt on the land, it says.
Yet if someone lies in wait, murder, no refuge there.
Right? The elders extradite the murderer for judgment.
Then the boundary stone rule. Don't move ancient markers.
Property rights is communal memory, not just lines on maps.
The witness principle returns. 2 or 3 to establish a matter.
Perjury is treated with lex talionis, due to the false witness as intended.
That's radical deterrence without spectacle. Precision justice.
And again, here in fear, educating the people through consequence.
Chapter 20 moves into warfare. Tough instructions, but structured.
The priest speaks courage before battle. Don't be afraid.
Then unexpected exemptions. New house, new vineyard, betrothed.
Even the fearful are sent home. Morale matters more than numbers.
It's almost counterintuitive. Reduce troop size to protect hearts.
Quality over quantity and justice over haste.
Approaching a city, they first proclaim peace.
If accepted, it becomes a labor relationship rather than slaughter.
If refused, siege follows, with limits and procedures.
There's a sharp distinction between distant cities and local nations.
For the local Canaanite groups, the command is total destruction.
The rationale given, to prevent learning their abominations.
Listeners understandably wrestle with that severity.
It's framed as covenantal quarantine, not racial animus.
Still, It's text that demands sober and humble reading.
and attention to the narrative context of a theocratic nation.
The closing law on trees during siege is surprisingly tender.
Don't cut fruit trees. You need them for food.
War doesn't suspend wisdom or sustainability.
It's an ecological ethic embedded in military law.
Even in conflict, there are boundaries that protect life sources.
Non-fruit trees can be used, but discernment is required.
I love that question. Is the tree of the field a man?
It's rhetorical, but it humanizes the land's resources,
Stepping back, these chapters integrate worship, justice, and power.
and they constrain power with witness rules, courts, and scripture.
The leader writes the law. The prophet speaks the word. The priest guides.
3 chords, each checked by fidelity and community accountability.
And the people? Called to hear, fear, and not act presumptuously.
Presumption is a recurring enemy of judges, kings, and prophets.
There's also compassion. Cities of Refuge, exemptions from battle.
Mercy is structured into the system, not left to chance.
How do you see the 2 or 3 witnesses principle today?
It challenges impulsive judgment and algorithmic trial by outrage.
And the false witness penalty warns against weaponized testimony.
Integrity in speech is foundational to a just society.
The king's handwritten copy haunts me. In a good way.
It's a call for leaders to be formed by the text daily,
Maybe modern leaders need literal notebooks of moral commitments.
and companions who can say, don't turn right or left.
The occult prohibitions also feel timeless. Power without accountability seduces.
It's the allure of control divorced from covenant and truth.
The peace-first approach to distant cities? That's statesmanship.
Offer terms, guard morale, preserve trees, wisdom in wartime.
Yet the hardest parts remain, commands of total destruction.
They should be approached with lament, context, and caution.
These texts aren't license for violence. They're bounded, time-bound commands.
And they push Israel toward holiness, not conquest as identity.
Final thought, the repeated phrase, remove the evil from among you.
It's communal responsibility, not vigilantism, through lawful process.
So what binds the chapters together?
Reverent worship, restrained power, truthful speech, and patient justice.
That's a challenging template for any community today.
It invites leaders to humility and people to discernment.
And it asks, what do we do with power when we have it?
Do we multiply horses or multiply wisdom?
Do we cut fruit trees or plan for peace after conflict?
Do we chase signs or listen to tested truth?
Listeners, here's the closing question.
Which constraint or safeguard from these chapters would most shape your leadership tomorrow? God bless.